Your karmic destiny nodes are about to change the trajectory of your life for the next 18 months as Rahu, or the north node of moon, transits into Pisces sign, and Ketu, or the south node of the moon, transits into Virgo sign, thereby changing the themes of focus and challenges in our lives in the duration of this transit until 2025. Before we move along, I would first like to thank all the viewers and the subscribers for supporting the channel. I would like to request you all, if you like the video that you watched and you would like to stay connected with whatever videos will be released on the channel, then please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you like the content, then also do share it with the people who might be interested in the same sort of content regarding the videos that you like to watch on this channel. Please do watch another video which will be suggested either in the description box or towards the I button on the upper right hand side of the corner of the video screen, so that the algorithm knows that can recommend this channel to more and more people just like you. But all in all, thank you so much for supporting the channel. We are just a few videos away from completing 100 videos on this channel, and it would be great if we could cross the threshold of 1,000 subscribers on this channel by then. So please keep supporting the channel as you have been, because without you this journey would not have been possible. And also leave down what video would you like to see once we cross the 1,000 subscribers threshold. Video which has a general consensus of all the viewers and subscribers once we cross the threshold of 1,000 subscribers. So let us first start by understanding the cumulative effect of the transit of Rahu into Pisces and Ketu into the sign of Virgo, by understanding the symbolism and the energies which will be presented when these nodes change signs. Rahu's transit through the sign of Pisces, and specifically in the nakshatra of Revati, will bring about certain energetic changes, and these are spiritual growth. Pisces is a sign associated with spirituality, and Revati is the last nakshatra in the zodiac belt. This transit can promote spiritual growth and a deeper connection with one's inner self. Individuals may become more inclined towards meditation, introspection, and seeking higher knowledge, imagination, and creativity. Pisces is also a creative and imaginative sign. Rahu's influence in this sign can enhance artistic and creative abilities. It is a good time for artists, musicians, and writers to explore their talents and come up with innovative ideas, intuition, and psychic abilities. Pisces is known for its intuitive and psychic energies. During this transit, individuals may experience heightened intuition and may have vivid dreams or premonitions. Pay attention to your inner guidance during this time period. Confusion and delusion. On the flip side, Rahu in Pisces can also bring about confusion, illusion, and a tendency to escape from reality. It is important to stay grounded and not get lost in fantasies or delusion. Sensitivity and compassion. Pisces is a compassionate sign, and this transit can make people be more sensitive to the suffering of others. It is a good time for acts of kindness and charity. Issues with boundaries. Pisces is also associated with boundaries, and Rahu here can blur the lines between reality and illusion. This can lead to issues related to personal boundaries, so it is important to maintain healthy boundaries in relationships. Now, let us understand kind of results which will manifest when the energy of Ketu will shift as it transits into the sign of Virgo, and specifically in the nakshatra of Chitra, spiritual growth. Ketu is often associated with spirituality and detachment. When it transits through Virgo, which is ruled by Mercury and is known for its analytical and critical nature, it can prompt individuals to become more introspective and philosophical. This transit may encourage you to delve deeper into spiritual or metaphysical matters and question the material aspects of life. Detachment from routine and detail-oriented work. Virgo is a sign known for its attention to detail and practicality. Ketu's presence here may cause you to feel somewhat detached from the mundane aspects of life, including work routines and meticulous tasks. You might find it challenging to focus on day-to-day responsibilities. Health concerns. Virgo also rules health and well-being. During this transit, it's important to pay attention to your health and well-being. Ketu's influence may make you more aware of health-related issues, and it's a good time to address any underlying health concerns. Conflict resolution. Ketu's presence in the analytical sign of Virgo may make you more adept at finding solutions to conflicts and problems. You may have a greater ability to see the bigger picture and approach issues with a detached and objective mindset. And while we are on the topic of the cumulative effects that will be experienced by all the zodiac signs during this transit of Rahu and Ketu, let's go back to what were the major themes that took place during the period of time when Rahu and Ketu were in these signs and nodes 18 years ago, which is 2005 to 2007. YouTube was launched during the time period of Rahu's transit through the sign of Pisces. Pisces is the sign wherein the lord or the planet of the arts, which is Venus, gets exalted. So being interlinked with the energy of Rahu, which talks a lot about innovation, brings forth the manifestation of these kind of entertainment and expression of people's artistic abilities like YouTube. We also see that a major religious theme appearing wherein the previous pope passed away and the new pope, which was Pope Benedict at that time, was elected in 2005. We also see that detention without trial period in the UK is extended. So Pisces has a lot to do with similar energies to the 12th house, because the 12th house is the house of imprisonment. So there are changes which were basically created in the laws in relation to detention without trial. Twitter, which is another form of communication and entertainment, was also formulated during this time period of the energy of Rahu intermixed with Pisces sign. And we also see that another similar lines of being related to religion and occult and faith being explored, wherein Richard Dawkins' The God Delusion, the book which is quite famous for the kind of debate within atheism and religion and faith, was basically discussed and debated. BBC iPlayer was launched, which is on the similar lines as the entertainment and innovation involved with that. And similarly, Apple released iPhone, again commercializing and sort of revolutionizing the way that we access entertainment and information. This has a lot to do with the amalgamation of Rahu's unconventional and expanding energy accumulating with the kind of energies that interlink within the use of Rahu's unconventional source and Venus's source of media and entertainment. The smoking ban, which came into effect in the UK during 2007. And as I discussed before, Pisces has a lot of similar energies to the 12th house. And the 12th house has a lot to do with addictions. Now we're discussing all these themes that cumulatively will affect all the signs. Let us go on to discussing individually how the change of the nodes into the sign Pisces and Virgo will affect each sign. The 12th house in astrology is linked to isolation and solitude. With Rahu transiting here, you may feel a strong urge to withdraw from the world and seek solitude to pursue your interests or work on your inner self. The 12th house is also related to expenses and losses. Be cautious about financial matters during this transit, as there may be unexpected expenditures or financial challenges that need to be addressed. The 12th house is often associated with spirituality, hidden matters, and subconscious experiences. Rahu's presence here can intensify one's interest in spiritual matters, meditation, and exploring the depths of the unconscious mind. It may lead to a period of introspection and self-discovery. There is a potential for escapism during this transit. You might be tempted to avoid reality through various means such as excessive daydreaming, substance abuse, or engaging in unhealthy fantasies. It is crucial to be mindful of such tendencies. Rahu tends to bring unconventional and unexpected experiences. During this transit, you may encounter unusual or surprising situations which can lead to personal growth and a broader perspective on life. Ketu is associated with spirituality and detachment from worldly desires. When it transits the 6th house, which is related to daily routines, service, and health, it can encourage individuals to become more aware of their spiritual path. This transit may prompt you to seek a deeper meaning in your daily activities and explore practices like yoga, meditation, or mindfulness. The 6th house represents service, work, and routine tasks. Ketu's influence can lead to a desire for more meaningful work or a shift in your daily routines. You may feel a stronger urge to serve others, volunteer, or pursue a career that aligns with your spiritual values. Ketu's influence can make you more detached from conflicts and disputes. You may find it easier to let go of grudges and avoid unnecessary arguments. However, be cautious to not become too passive or indifferent in situations where action is needed. The 6th house is also connected to pets and small animals. Ketu's presence here may influence your relationship with animals, making you more compassionate and inclined towards caring for pets or even adopting one that feels like having past life connection with. The 6th house is also connected to health and well-being. Ketu's presence here can sometimes indicate health-related challenges or unexpected health issues. It is important to take good care of your health during this transit and seek medical advice when necessary. It's the transit through 6th house that can bring about karmic insights related to health, service, and daily responsibilities. Pay attention to any recurring themes or patterns in your life during this transit. The 11th house is associated with social networks and friendships. Rahu's influence here can lead to an increase in your social circle. You may become more involved in social and group activities, including online communities. However, be cautious of any deceptive or illusionary elements within your social circles during this transit. Rahu's presence in the 11th house can enhance your desire to achieve your goals and ambitions. You may feel more driven to pursue your dreams and aspirations, especially those related to your social or professional life and even financial gains. There could be fluctuation in your financial situation during this transit. While Rahu may bring opportunities for financial growth through social connections or networking, it is essential to avoid impulsive financial decisions and carefully assess any investment opportunities that come your way. Rahu tends to encourage unconventional and unique interests. You may find yourself drawn to unusual or out of the ordinary pursuits during this transit. It is a time to explore new and innovative ideas. The 11th house is associated with technology and innovation. Rahu's influence may lead to a fascination with cutting-edge technologies or desire to work in fields related to technology and electronics. Rahu is often associated with karmic influences and past life connections. The transit may bring people from your past or karmic relationships in your life. During this transit, you may become more idealistic and empathetic towards the need of others. However, it is essential to strike a balance between your idealism and practicality. Ketu's transits often encourage spiritual growth and self-realization. During this transit, you may feel a stronger pull towards exploring your inner self, meditation, and spiritual practices. It is a time to reflect on your past actions and their impact on your creative pursuits and relationships. Ketu tends to bring a sense of detachment or disinterest in the matters related to the house it transits. In the 5th house, this could mean a period where you may feel less interested in pursuing personal hobbies, taking risks in romance, or being overly invested in the outcomes of creative projects. This detachment can help you see these areas from a different perspective. Ketu can bring changes in romantic relationships. These changes may involve letting go of unhealthy attachments, re-evaluating your approach to romance, or experiencing a sense of fate or destiny in the matters of the heart. Ketu is associated with past lives and karmic patterns. A Ketu transit in the 5th house may trigger events or encounters that have karmic significance related to creativity, romance, or your relationship with children. It is a time to address and potentially resolve any karmic issues relating to these themes. With Ketu in this house, you may experience a heightened sense of spiritual or philosophical insights related to these areas. Your approach to creative projects, romance, and interactions with children may become unconventional, spiritual, or tinged with a sense of detachment. The 5th house also relates to education and learning. Ketu's influence may lead you to delve deeper into a particular subject or approach your studies with a more spiritual or philosophical perspective. Rahu's presence in the 10th house can bring about a significant change in your career. It may indicate sudden shifts, promotions, or opportunities for career advancement. However, these changes may come with challenges and uncertainty. Rahu's influence can intensify your ambition and drive for success. You may become more focused on achieving your goals and gaining recognition in your field. There can be a heightened concern about your public image and reputation during this transit. You may become more cautious of how you are perceived by others and may take steps to improve your image. Rahu tends to encourage unconventional and innovative approaches. You might be drawn to unconventional career paths or ideas that are outside the mainstream. Rahu can bring about obsessions and compulsions related to your career. It is important to be mindful of any excessive or unhealthy behavior during this time. There may be conflicts or power struggles in your professional life during this transit. You may need to navigate these challenges very carefully. You may find yourself in situations where you have to deal with the public or authorities more often. Public exposure can increase during this time period. Rahu is often associated with karmic influences There can be events and experiences related to your career during this transit that can have a karmic significance. Ketu is associated with spirituality, detachment, and past life karma. When it transits through the fourth house, it can stimulate a strong focus on inner and spiritual matters related to your home and family. You may find yourself questioning your roots and searching for deeper meaning in your domestic life. The fourth house governs emotions, family, and your sense of security. Ketu's transit may bring up past emotional unresolved family issues that need to be addressed and released. You might need to detach from emotional baggage or old patterns that no longer serve you. There could be changes or uncertainty regarding your home, property, or real estate during this transit. You might consider relocating or renovating your current living situation. Be cautious about making impulsive decisions in this regard. Ketu's presence in the fourth house may also trigger reflections of ancestral karma or family traditions. You might feel the need to explore your roots or ancestral history to gain a better understanding of your past and its influence on your present life. Ketu's influence can lead to detachment from material comforts and a desire for a simpler life, which is more spiritually focused. You might find less satisfaction in material possessions and more fulfillment in spiritual pursuits. The fourth house also represents your physical well-being and home environment. During this transit, pay attention to your health and any issues that may arise, particularly those related to stress or emotional well-being. This transit can provide an opportunity for deep psychological growth and self-discovery. It is a time to let go of old conditioning and beliefs that no longer serve you, which can lead to a personal transformation. Pisces is a spiritual and intuitive sign, and the ninth house is associated with higher learning, philosophy, religion, and long-distance travel. When Rahu transits here, it may stimulate a strong sense and interest in spirituality, philosophy, and mystical pursuits. It can be a time when you seek deeper meaning in life and explore various belief systems. The ninth house also represents foreign travel and higher education. Rahu's influence here could lead to opportunities for travel to distant places, possibly for educational purposes or spiritual journeys. On the flip side, Rahu can also bring obsession or confusion regarding religious or philosophical beliefs. It is essential to remain open-minded and avoid getting caught up in extreme ideologies during this transit. Rahu can also represent secrecy and hidden information. Be cautious about any dealings related to foreign affairs, legal matters, or religious organizations, as there could be a hidden agenda or misinformation. Rahu often brings karmic lessons, and its transit through the ninth house may indicate that you need to address past karmic imbalances related to faith, spirituality, or ethics. Pisces is a sign known for its intuition and psychic abilities. During this transit, you may experience heightened intuition and spiritual insights. Ketu's presence in the third house can influence your communication style and learning abilities. You may find your communication becomes more intuitive and introspective during this transit. This can lead to a deeper understanding of your own thought processes and communicational patterns. The third house is associated with siblings, so Ketu's transit here may bring a sense of detachment or distance in your relationship with your siblings. You might need to work on maintaining or re-establishing connections with them. The sign of Virgo is associated with energies of critical analysis of operations and the spirit of perfectionism-driven work. When Ketu transits through the sign and the third house, it makes it difficult for the native to be able to maintain similar spirits of detail-oriented and optimum result-driven work product. The sign of Virgo is associated with energies of consistency and repetition, as they are good at pattern recognition and executing such data insights with persistent work ethic. When Ketu transits through the sign and the third house, it makes it difficult for the native to be able to maintain such precision. It is more so geared towards being able to at least achieve the bare minimum through previous cultivated expertise. The third house is associated with short journeys and local travel. Ketu's presence here can sometimes create challenges or unexpected events during short trips. It is advisable to be flexible and prepared for changes in your travel plans. The sign of Virgo is associated with energies of working diligently as well as holistic healing. When Ketu transits through this sign and the third house, it makes it difficult for the native to be dedicated and disciplined in their efforts to achieve it. The eighth house is naturally associated with transformation, secrets, and the unknown. When Rahu transits this house, it may bring about significant changes and shifts in your life, both internally and externally. Rahu's influence can lead to an increased interest in occult, mystical, and esoteric subjects. You may find yourself drawn to astrology, spirituality, or other hidden realms of knowledge during this transit. Rahu's transit through Pisces can be spiritually transformative. You may have profound spiritual experiences or awakenings during this period. It is an excellent time for meditation and spiritual practices. Be prepared for secrets or hidden information to come to light during this transit. This can apply to personal secrets as well as uncovering hidden truths in other areas of your life. The eighth house also relates to shared resources, inheritance, and financial matters. Rahu's presence here can indicate potential financial gains or losses through unexpected or unconventional means. It is essential to be cautious with financial decisions and investments during this period. The eighth house is associated with sexual matters and intimacy. Rahu's presence can intensify your desires and experiences in this area of your life. It is essential to maintain healthy boundaries and relationships. This transit can bring about deep psychological changes and self-discovery. You may confront hidden fears, anxieties, or unresolved issues from the past. It is an excellent time for therapy or self-analysis. The eighth house is also linked to health issues, especially those of chronic or hidden nature. It is important to pay attention to your health and address any lingering health concerns. Ketu's presence in the second house may affect your communication style. You may become more introspective and reserved in your speech. There could be a tendency to speak less, or you may find it challenging to express your thoughts and feelings clearly. Be cautious about misunderstandings in your communication during this period. Ketu's transit can bring changes in your financial situations. You may experience fluctuations in income or have unexpected expenses. It is essential to manage your finances wisely during this period and avoid impulsive spending. There can be a focus on detaching from material possessions and finding contentment in simpler things. Family dynamics might be affected during this transit. You may feel a sense of detachment from family members or experience conflicts related to shared resources and values. It is crucial to maintain open communication with your loved ones to avoid misunderstandings. Ketu's influence in the second house can lead to introspection about self-worth and values. You might question your beliefs and re-evaluate your priorities. This period can be an opportunity for personal growth and deeper understanding of your inner values. Ketu in the second house can bring difficulties in learning and speech. So if you are a student, you may find it difficult or challenging to concentrate on your studies or to express yourself effectively. Patience and persistence will be essential in overcoming these obstacles. The seventh house in astrology is associated with marriage, partnerships, and significant others. Rahu's presence in this house can bring about intense and often unconventional relationships. There might be a strong desire for partnerships, but they may come with challenges and unexpected twists. This transit can bring transformation in your existing partnerships as well. It could indicate changes in the dynamics of your relationship, possibly through external influences or your own desires for change. Rahu tends to break boundaries and norms. You might find yourself attracted to or involved in unconventional relationships or partnerships. These relationships could be really exciting but may also come with a share of challenges and uncertainties. Rahu is known for creating illusions and obsessions. In the seventh house, this can manifest as a tendency to idealize or obsess over your partner or the idea of partnership. It is important to be cautious of unrealistic expectations in your relationships during this transit. While Rahu's transit in the seventh house can bring excitement, it can also bring conflicts and challenges in your partnerships. Misunderstandings, power struggles, or sudden changes in your relationships might occur. On a more positive note, this transit can also stimulate spiritual growth and self-awareness through your relationships. You may be drawn towards exploring deeper spiritual or mystical aspects of partnerships. Ketu's influence often prompts individuals to let go of their ego and attachments to the physical world when it transits through the first house. You may find yourself less concerned or connected with external appearances and be more interested in inner wisdom and spiritual pursuits. Ketu represents spiritual liberation, detachment, and past life karmas. When it transits through the first house, it can bring about a heightened sense of spirituality and a desire to explore deeper spiritual truths. This transit may encourage you to detach from materialistic pursuits and focus more on inner growth and self-realization. Ketu's presence in the first house in the sign of Virgo can sometimes indicate health issues or a need for special care and attention to your physical well-being. It is essential to maintain a healthy and balanced lifestyle during this transit. Ketu's transit in the first house may lead to an introspection and self-analysis. You may question your identity, your life path, seeking a clearer understanding of your purpose and destiny. This can be a time for self-discovery and personal growth. Ketu is associated with unpredictability and sudden changes. When in the first house, you may experience unexpected events or shifts in your life that prompt you to adapt and grow. Ketu is closely linked to karmic influences from past lives. During this transit, you may encounter situations or people that are somehow connected to your past karmas. These experiences are meant to help you resolve and balance your karmic debts. Pisces is a sign associated with spirituality, and the sixth house often relates to health, service, and daily routines. When Rahu transits through Pisces in the sixth house, it may increase your interest in spiritual practices, meditation, or healing modalities. Be open to new experiences and adaptability in your daily routines. The sixth house also represents health matters, and Rahu's presence can sometimes indicate health challenges or unexpected health issues. It is essential to pay attention to your well-being during this transit and seek medical advice if necessary. You may experience changes in your daily work environment or job during this transit. Rahu can bring unexpected opportunities or disruptions in your work life. You might feel drawn to helping others or working in a service-oriented field. The sixth house is associated with enemies and competition. Rahu's influence in this house may bring about hidden enemies or challenges in dealing with rivals. It is essential to be cautious in your interactions with others and avoid unnecessary conflicts. Pisces is a dreamy and imaginative sign, and when Rahu transits can amplify this energy. Be careful of getting lost in illusions or making decisions based on unrealistic expectations. Stay grounded and use your intuition wisely. Rahu is often associated with karmic lessons and experiences. During this transit, you may encounter situations that are meant to teach you valuable lessons and help you grow spiritually and emotionally. The 12th house is associated with spirituality, isolation, and hidden or subconscious matters. When Ketu transits this house, it can bring about a period of intense spiritual exploration and transformation. You may feel a strong urge to delve deeper into your own psyche and uncover hidden aspects of your subconscious mind. Ketu's transit through the 12th house may lead to a desire for solitude and withdrawal from the external world. You might find solace in meditation, contemplation, or other spiritual practices that allow you to connect with your inner self. Ketu is often seen as a planet of detachment and liberation. During this transit, you may find yourself naturally letting go of attachments to material possessions, past issues, and even relationships that no longer serve your spiritual growth. This process can be both liberating and challenging. The 12th house is also associated with dreams, intuition, and the unconscious mind. Ketu's presence here can enhance your dream life and intuitive abilities. Pay attention to your dreams and inner guidance during this time, as they may provide valuable insights. The 12th house also relates to health, particularly chronic or hidden health issues. Ketu's transit here could bring attention to health matters that need addressing. It is important to take care of your physical and mental well-being during this time. Ketu is often associated with karma and past life influences. Its transit through the 12th house can bring about karmic lessons and experiences related to your past life actions. You may need to confront unresolved issues from the past and work through them in a spiritually transformative way. The fifth house is associated with creativity, self-expression, and children. When Rahu transits this house, it can enhance your creative and innovative abilities. You may have unique and unconventional ideas, which can be both a blessing and a challenge. This is a good time to explore your creative side, whether it's through art, hobbies, or even entrepreneurship. Rahu is known for its craving for recognition and fame. With this transit, you might have a strong desire to gain recognition for your creative talents or any projects related to the fifth house themes. However, be cautious not to become overly obsessed with fame and attention. The fifth house also represents romance, love affairs, and speculative activities. During this transit, you may experience changes or fluctuations in your romantic life. Some unexpected and unconventional romantic opportunities may arise. It is crucial to approach new relationships with caution and ensure that they are built on a solid foundation. The fifth house is linked to education and learning, particularly self-study and knowledge acquired through personal interests. Rahu's influence in this house can lead to a thirst for unique and esoteric knowledge. It is a good time to pursue intellectual hobbies and expand your horizons through learning. For those who are parents or planning to have children, this transit could bring about changes or challenges in your relationship with your children or the approach to parenting. There may be a need to be more innovative or adaptive in your parenting style. As the fifth house is associated with speculative activities, Rahu's presence can make you more inclined towards taking risks in investments or gambling. Be cautious and avoid impulsive decisions in financial matters. Ketu is often associated with spiritual growth, detachment, and past life karma. The 11th house in astrology is related to friendships, social networks, goals, and aspirations. Ketu's influence in the 11th house may lead to a sense of detachment from your social circles and friendships. You might find yourself questioning the authenticity of your relationships and may feel the need to re-evaluate your connections. Ketu's influence may prompt you to re-examine your long-term goals and aspirations. You may let go of materialistic or superficial ambitions and prioritize a more meaningful and soulful pursuit. This transit can encourage you to have a strong focus on spiritual growth and inner exploration. You may be drawn to esoteric or metaphysical subjects and may seek a deeper understanding of your life's purpose. You may reassess your friendships and social networks during this transit. Some friendships may naturally fall away, while others may deepen as you seek more authentic connections with like-minded individuals. Ketu's influence can make you more open to an unconventional and non-traditional approach in various aspects of your life, including friendships and networking. Ketu is often associated with past life karma. During this transit, you may experience karmic events or encounters that provide opportunities for growth and resolution of past life issues. You may develop a stronger intuition and psychic sensitivity during this transit. Pay attention to your inner guidance and dreams. gut feelings, as they may provide valuable insights. The fourth house in astrology is associated with one's home, family, and emotional foundation. Rahu's presence here can bring about intense and sometimes unexpected changes in these areas. There may be a heightened desire for a sense of belonging or craving for emotional security. Rahu's transit through the fourth house can influence property-related matters as well. It might bring opportunities for buying, selling, or renovating a home. However, it is essential to be cautious with real estate transactions during this time period and ensure that all details are thoroughly examined. Family relationships may undergo transformations during this transit. There could be unusual family events or changes in family dynamics. It is crucial to maintain open communication and understanding with family members to navigate any challenges that may arise. Rahu can create emotional intensity and restlessness. Individuals may need to address unresolved emotional issues or confront hidden fears and anxieties. This transit can lead to a deeper inner journey, encouraging self-discovery and emotional healing. Pisces is a sign that is associated with spirituality and the unseen realms. Rahu's influence may spark an interest in spiritual and metaphysical subjects. Individuals may explore meditation, astrology, or other esoteric practices during this time. Rahu represents hidden influences and may bring hidden factors or secrets to the surface. This could be related to family matters or personal history that was previously unknown. Some individuals may consider unconventional or non-traditional living arrangements during this transit. This could involve cohabitation with non-family members or exploring alternative ways of creating a sense of home and security. Ketu's influence can sometimes bring unexpected changes in your career or professional life. This could manifest as a shift in your job, change in your responsibilities, or even a change in your career path altogether. These changes are often karmic in nature and may lead you towards a more fulfilling vocational path in the long run. Ketu's transit through the 10th house may make you less concerned about public recognition and fame. You might find yourself less attached to external validation and more focused on your inner sense of purpose and fulfillment. Ketu's presence in the 10th house may lead to moments of solitude and introspection. You might feel the need to withdraw from the public eye at times to reflect on your life's direction and purpose. Ketu is often associated with spirituality and detachment from material pursuits. During its transit through the 10th house, you may experience a shift in your priorities, leading you to question the significance of your career and public image. You may become more interested in spiritual matters and seek a deeper meaning in your professional life. This transit can be a period of significant spiritual growth and self-discovery. You may explore different spiritual practices or philosophies that help you understand your life's purpose more deeply. Ketu is associated with karmic influences, and its transit through the 10th house can bring up unresolved karmic issues related to your career or public life. You may have to address past actions or make amends for certain deeds in this area. The third house in astrology is associated with communication. When Rahu transits through this house, it can intensify your desire to communicate and learn. You may find yourself more curious and eager to acquire knowledge during this period. The third house is also linked to networking and social interactions. Rahu's presence here can lead to an increased socializing and a desire to expand your social circle. You may become more active on social media or engage in more networking events and activities. On the flip side though, Rahu can also bring about communicational challenges including misunderstandings, miscommunication or deception. It is important to be clear and honest in your communication. You will gain focus by channelizing your dreams and ambitions through having the ability to stay dedicated to the process or journey of achieving it by having the self-confidence in your ability to work hard and get the required results for success. This transit may prompt you to take more short trips or travel for work or personal reasons. These trips could be frequent or involve visits to nearby places. The third house is associated with siblings, and Rahu's influence can affect your relationship with your siblings. It might lead to changes or challenges in your interactions with them. Ketu's influence may lead to a sense of detachment from rigid religious or philosophical beliefs. You may question your traditional religious practices and seek a more personal and experiential connection with spirituality. Ketu's presence can sometimes bring changes in higher educational prospects as well. You might face difficulties in pursuing academic endeavors, experience a lack of interest in formal education, or encounter disruptions in your educational path. Ketu's presence in the ninth house often triggers a deep interest in spirituality, philosophy, and higher learning. You may find yourself drawn to spiritual teachings, seeking answers to profound questions about life, and exploring different belief systems and philosophies. The ninth house is associated with long-distance travel and higher education. Ketu's transit here could lead to unexpected or unusual travel experiences. It may also be a time when you reconsider your pursuits and goals. Ketu represents karmic lessons from past lives. Its transit through the ninth house could bring about karmic experiences related to your belief systems, teachers, and mentors. You may encounter individuals who play a significant role in your spiritual or philosophical growth. The second house in astrology is associated with wealth, possessions, and financial stability. Rahu's transit through this house can bring changes in your financial situations. It can lead to both gains and losses. The second house also governs speech, communication, and the way you express yourself. Rahu's presence here may make your communication style more persuasive or at times even deceptive. Be cautious about your words during this transit as miscommunication or misunderstandings could potentially arise. Rahu is known for its desire for worldly pleasures and materialism. Its transit through the second house may increase your desire for material comforts and possessions. You might be inclined to spend money on luxurious items or experiences. The second house is linked to family and close relationships. During this transit, there could be changes or disruptions within your family or household. It is essential to maintain open communication with family members to avoid misunderstandings. On a positive note, Rahu's transit through Pisces can also enhance your spiritual awareness and intuition. Pisces is a sign associated with mysticism and spirituality. You may find yourself drawn to spiritual practices or have profound insights during this time. Ketu's presence in the 8th house can trigger a heightened interest in spiritual matters and a desire to delve deeper into the mysteries of life and death. You may find yourself questioning the material world and seeking a deeper meaning. The 8th house deals with inheritance, taxes, and shared resources. This transit may trigger events related to these areas such as delays in receiving inheritance, dealing with financial matters when sharing resources with others. You might become less concerned with accumulating wealth and more interested in the non-material aspects of life. The 8th house is associated with karmic debts and transformation. Ketu's transit here may bring about situations or events that force you to confront past karmic issues and make necessary changes to resolve them. You may find yourself delving into deep psychological and emotional issues during this transit. This can be a period of self-discovery where you uncover hidden fears, desires, and motivations. Virgo is associated with health and well-being. This transit may bring attention to health-related issues, either physical or psychological, prompting you to take better care of yourself. The 8th house is all about transformation and rebirth. Ketu's presence here can signify a period of profound personal transformation where you can shed old patterns and beliefs to evolve into a newer version of yourself. The first house represents the self and one's identity. Rahu's transit here may trigger a period of self-reflection and questioning. The individual may be exploring questions related to their identity, purpose in life, and how they present themselves to the world. Rahu's presence in the first house often intensifies the individual's emotions and sensitivity. Pisces is a water sign known for its emotional depth and compassion. And with Rahu here, these qualities may become even more pronounced. This can lead to a heightened sense of empathy and an increased desire to help others. Pisces is also associated with spirituality and the subconscious mind. Rahu's transit in this sign and house may lead the individual to explore spiritual and mystical realms. They may have a strong urge to delve into meditation, yoga, or other spiritual practices during this period. Pisces is a sign known for its dreamy and imaginative nature, but it can also be associated with confusion and illusions. With Rahu in Pisces, there is a potential for the individual to be deceived or misled in some way. It is important to exercise caution and discernment during this transit. Rahu is known for its unconventional and unpredictable nature. In the first house, it can lead to a desire to break free from societal norms and expectations. The individual may exhibit eccentric behavior or pursue unique, innovative paths. The first house is also associated with the physical body. During this transit, it is important for the individual to pay attention to their health and well-being. There may be health issues that arise, so regular checkups and self-care is advisable. Ketu tends to bring a sense of detachment. During this transit, you may find yourself re-evaluating your relationships and letting go of those that no longer serve your spiritual growth. It is essential to balance this detachment with maintaining healthy and supportive connections. Ketu's presence in the 7th house may lead to a heightened focus on spiritual matters within partnerships and relationships. You may become more introspective, seeking deeper meaning and connection in your relationships. This can lead to a period of spiritual growth and transformation. Ketu is often associated with karmic connections and past life ties. You may encounter individuals from your past or might even have a sense of deja vu in the relationships you formed during this transit. These connections can teach you valuable lessons and help you resolve past karmic issues. The 7th house is also related to partnerships, including marriage. Ketu's transit here can sometimes bring challenges or changes in your marriage or significant partnerships. It is crucial to pay attention to your partner's well-being and maintain an open communication during this period. Virgo is also associated with health and well-being. During this transit, you should pay attention to your health and any potential health issues that may arise. It is a good time to adopt a more holistic approach to wellness. Virgo is ruled by Mercury, which is associated with analytical thinking and communication. Ketu's transit through Virgo in the 7th house may enhance your analytical abilities and encourage you to scrutinize your relationships and partnerships more closely. Virgo is known for its service-oriented nature. You may find yourself drawn to helping others and contributing to the well-being of your community or partnerships during this transit.